Our correspondent Melinda Nisifora is on a boat on the maritime border between Turkey and Greece. Melinda, the Oruç Reis coming back into port. Why do we think that's happened? Because previous NAVTEXs, if that's the plural of NAVTEX, were issued to extend its work, correct?
It's been extended 3 times so far, Adnan. The Oruç Reis has been in the waters of the Eastern Mediterranean around the island of Mace, which you can see behind me, operating since early August. 3 times it has extended its mission, but it was due to expire on Saturday. We did believe it was going to once again announce another extension for at least 2 weeks. And earlier in this couple of weeks, we had heard the foreign minister say that he expected that vessel to be operating in these waters until at least November. So it was surprising to hear that the Oruç Reis has returned to port in Antalya, along with the 5 Turkish naval vessels which had been shadowing it during its operations. Now, it had been conducting geophysical surveys and 3D sampling in the seabeds, looking for those valuable hydrocarbons. The issue, though, is, of course, that the waters where it's operating, or where it was operating, are disputed between Turkey and Greece. They have overlapping claims as to who has rights to drill and look for natural gas reserves in that area. Now, it could be that the Oruç Reis has just returned to Antalya for a bit of a pause in its operation. It may again issue another NAVTEX to say it will be resuming its exploratory missions, or this could be a sign that Turkey is willing to take steps to de-escalate tensions. We had heard Greece saying it will only get to the negotiating table with Turkey if it removes its exploratory vessels from the disputed waters in the Eastern Mediterranean. We've seen that happen today, so this could be a sign of dialogue to come.
We're waiting for Hulusi Akar, Turkey's defence minister, who is presumably not too far from you in the area of Kaş and Kaş itself. But there's a bit of symbolism on the other side in terms of government officials there in Greece, also in the area.
We've had government officials from both sides arriving in the area just this morning. They're only separated by a very small stretch of a couple of kilometres of Eastern Mediterranean waters. So it's the first time we've seen the leaders get this close to each other, but still no closer to the negotiating table, unfortunately. We saw a very large Greek naval vessel arrive in the waters off Mace early this morning with additional soldiers on board. That's the 3rd Navy vessel we've spotted in the area. It could be that it has arrived in Mace to coincide with a visit by the Greek president. Now, she is there to attend the 77th commemoration of the liberation of the island of Mace from Italian occupation. But it could be seen that her timing of the visit is a little bit provocative given how tense the area is at the moment. So then shortly after that Navy vessel arrived, we heard a lot of commotion in the air to look up to see 2 Turkish helicopters landing right almost in the centre of Kaş itself, and the Defence Minister getting off one of those. So it's been a busy day for both sides, for officials on both sides to be seen in the area, to be present in the area with their military, with their defence operations being conducted. It'll be interesting to see, though, what progress can be made now that we know that we're one very small step closer to getting to that negotiating table.
Melinda, thank you so much. Melinda Nisifora for us in Kaş. When Hulusi Akar, the defence minister, speaks, we'll bring it to you here on TRT World. Thanks, Melinda.